Yeah. I tell you something. I once went with my granddad to the Chippy on Snape High Street. I think it's somewhere just past the library, not far from their little small fire station. And I went for the big fish. And this is going back a good few years. And what came out was the size of a baby basking shark. The batter was all slipping off. God, they're pushing for that with electric cars and these fucking adverts. It's really winding me up. If nobody wants to buy them, they should be forced to fucking buy them. Not whilst they'll create more pollution, just mining for the lithium batteries and all that shit. And then they've got to send it on a ship to be refined and then processed. And send it on a ship to put in the cars. It's bollocks, man. Well, all I ever see is bloody videos of them catching fire on bloody Instagram. It wasn't the best fish, back to the one at Ship Shop, but Audrey's then, obviously, when we went that day, I don't know who suggested going for this Audrey's challenge. I didn't participate because I knew it was beyond me. But in them days, obviously, the seating was upstairs. Now, like I said, they've long since bought the shop next door. Yeah, the shop next door, which if you're looking with the Stirling Castle behind you, so you're looking at the front of the shop, so it's to the left. I think it used to sell like supplies for those that used to knit and sewing, balls of wool and needles, that kind of shit. But they bought into that, so the seating now is in to the left of the shop. But I think that's still upstairs. But at the time of you doing the Audrey's challenge, this was two large size haddock or cod, I can't quite remember. And I'm wondering, bloody hell, I bet the biggest chips up on a separate plate. But he lifted one fish up and poof, there it was. I remember I'm watching Midsummer Murders on ITV3, even though it is on the box set on ITVX. I reckon if we've got a big portion at that ship to shore, if they do big portions, I mean, you don't have to be sufficiently stuffed. Because, otherwise that could encroach on your tea. But, yeah, not bad fishing. I've reserved a pub called, I'll get the name of it. It's about 0.7 miles from Beamish Museum for, I think that's like 28, departing on the 29th of May next year. Because I was thinking about what can I do for my birthday. As I've already reserved accommodation when we see Count Arthur Strong in a year's time. And I was looking at maybe another seaside getaway for me and our lass around end of May time. But I couldn't find nothing for Robin Hood's Bay. I wanted something different. And I remembered Staves, which is just a few miles past Whitby. I think it might be before, I'm not quite sure if it's before or after Sands End, because if you carry on beyond Sands End eventually, you get to, I can't remember, but I know it's where David, what if Isabel and Duncan had surprised him on the river? What's his bastard name? He was lead singer for briefly, Whitesnake, and he had a brief tenure in Deep Purple. Well, the pub is regarding Beamish that we're staying at is called the Beamish Mary Inn. It's in Stanley, which is basically whereabouts where the Beamish Museum is, and we haven't been, I believe, not since 2022. Even then it was under COVID restrictions, which meant some places were open, some places were limited. Because that particular occasion we stayed the night before I went to Beamish. It's what called Ravensworth Arms. It was lovely, but it was a free stay. Something we called home insurance, like join with us and we'll give you a free night stay in some selected places. And it happened to be, one of them was about just over a mile from Beamish itself, and the country lane, the country road we followed, after having a very nice breakfast at the Ravensworth Arms, was narrow in parts, but it basically brought us out. You come out onto this little mini roundabout, and to your right was that great big metal old steam press entrance, which eventually you descend down into the car park of the Beamish Museum. That's how close we were. I haven't yet looked whereabouts in the direction we were travelling from, but Stanley's basically, I mean, because obviously I come out through, I think eventually Beamish Village. So you come out, it's a mini roundabout, straight on is Beamish Hall and that, but turn left, takes you back onto that main road away from Beamish, and obviously you turn right under that metal thing. That's one of them where you can pay next year. It's not bad, 65 quid including a shower room, so and a pub as well. Oh, imagine when you get back, you got booze on tap. So I said, well, I'll have a couple of hours down here. I'll go upstairs for an hour, come downstairs, if they do grub, we'll have some grub. Have a few, well, she'll have a few gin and tonics, I'll have a few pints. Yes. Be nice for a P&J outing. But I was, original plan was going to stay at Staves at a place, pub called the George Inn. But it was like 129 quid. It would have been nice, and by the sea as well. It's more calmer version of Robin Hood's Bay is Staves. And right at the bottom is that, you know, there's that cod and lobster.